Berlin painting.
Painting in Berlin is amazing. How did I do this? I just did a live thing, and I'm going to try and do. Oh, this is hanging out in Ireland, in the middle of freaking nowhere. So for Berlin. Anyway, so that's the Alex, that's the town hall. And I started in Berlin, over in Moabit. No, I started in Neukölln, so you've got Rathaus Neukölln there. You've got Tempelhof there, right next to it. Zonenali station right there. Treptow, you've got the sculpture, the Russian memorial in Treptow. And then there's another out there. Lots of different big mosque, which is right next to Golders Hills Hill on there. Some fools actually like it, and then you had that kind of arts place as well in Kreuzberg. This was the Kreuzberg I sort of, because I was over there, and then I walked down here past the canal to get to work, and that was a big hospital. So there's kind of different points where it's more like walking to get to work or just cycling out or something. So when I'd be cycling out, I'd be going down here like Schöneberg. You had the theatre place, and you had the gasworks, and you had that the barrel building, the beer barrel building. The centre of it is you've got National Gallery, the Opera House. This thing was I don't know what that was, a venue actually, down the road from there. You've got Potsdamer Plaza, you've got the radio tower, but it's all kind of not quite exactly in the right areas. The American Library, yes, and that's on the way up Friedrichstrasse. But this building as well looked like a big tie. That was on the way to Zoo, which is the Mercedes building, that kind of squirrely statue thing. Church, the Zoo, Bikini Berlin, that cool building. That old traffic thing's still there probably, and the statue. That was kind of Zoo. Friedrichstrasse I knew really well. That was a really cool. Oh no, that's the Art Deco building right there. Yeah, that was one way to get in. And then you'd have that, which was on the way to the Alex, which is an amazing building. It had the Coca-Cola thing in it. And you'd have like the very West Berlin things like this, that building, that as well, going from Kreuzberg over to Frederiksdal, the bridge, that thing. Next to the station, and you've got the base building, the Stasi building, and then you've got the Vietnamese Centre, which I used to go to on Sundays, which was fun. What else? There's just so many things, right? Here we go, right, so that's going in to the Alex. You've got the town hall, you've got the time thing, you've got the Galleria. Don't know what that building was, but it had a really cool mural thing on it. That was a shopping centre. And this will be going back out to Frederiksdal, so you've got that East German building. At the roundabout, you have that really cool building. The towers of Frederiksdal, got that. Right, so I'm just going around it really, so, and like this statue, you'd know that if you live in Berlin. That's on the way to Zoo actually, so, but I'd go right to go to Moabit usually. That would be one way to get home. And we're back into Mitte, so that building, which was right near, on the way into Mitte, like the posh bit of Mitte, so you've got the museum island, so you've got the cathedral, that building on the corner, the station around there, the synagogue, that building, there was an arty place, Zion Church up the hill to Prenzlauer. Right. Where am I going to go with this? Yes, I'm going to go up a bit. So you go up there and you'd end up in that station. I can't remember what it was called, but then you go across to Mauer Park, which was right left from there. Or you could go this way on a different road. I can't remember which one. You get the observatory was up there. It was more further kind of east, and then you had that cinema place next to a lake, and I can't remember the lake at all now. It's so long ago. So that's that, and that was a north station on the way to Mel Park. I remember that. So we go. So we've got Mitte bit there. This big building in Mitte. I always thought that was a government building, but I never really worked that one out. And then you had Frederiksdal Station. You got the Reichstag there, and then you had the government buildings. There you got the theatre place. What was that? Yeah, that was in Frederiksdal, that glitzy kind of Art Deco building, which led up the street. You've got the Charity Church, and that's sculpture next to that. You got the big station as well. Up the hill, this is where I used to live as well, Moby. So the first thing in Moby you see is the prison and the giant courthouse, biggest courthouse in Germany, I heard. That building was by the river, and I have no idea what it was, but that was near where I used to live. And that was the turbine hall place, was basically down the end of my road, actually. So that was my neighbourhood, really. So I was right just off of the high street in Moby. And if I went, there was a place, yeah, so there was a park near from where I used to live, and down the road was that Westfalen building there. And as you kept going along, you get to the Bayer building and Wedding, you know, and this was another building that cut across to Wedding. That's another way, but they're all in kind of different bits of Wedding. That big palace building, which was just looked really funny in West Berlin, and you got the Flak Tower in Wedding as well. Yeah, that was just almost crossing over to Prenzlauer Berg, and you got Tegel Airport at the end of there. This is basically what I did for my painting of Berlin, so, and that was when I lived there for. But this is from all the drawings I did, so it's not all of the drawings, but it's quite a lot, isn't it? So there you go. Well, obviously I haven't been back since 2019, so God knows what it's like. That's Berlin.